Welcome all. So this is the classification of vitamins. We have already seen in the previous video. The same slide I am showing. So we are going to talk about in this video fat soluble vitamin. Okay. So fat soluble vitamins or oily substances are not readily soluble in water. So basically they contains carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. There are 4 fat soluble vitamins. Out of the 4, vitamin A, E and K are terpenoids, and vitamin D is a steroid, and all the 4 fat soluble vitamins are regarded as lipids. So unlike water soluble vitamin, fat soluble vitamin can be stored in the body. So first fat soluble vitamin what we are going to talk is vitamin A, retinol or A-zerophthal. Okay, this is the fat soluble vitamin as we have already discussed. So formula is C20H30O. So vitamin is discovered by McCollum, who discovered the vitamin. It has got an isoprene unit. We will see it in the structure. Carotenoids are converted into vitamin A in the interstitial mucosa. So what are the sources of the vitamin A? Sea and freshwater fishes, liver oils of the sheep and calf, apple, carrot, papaya, yellow pumpkin, sweet lime, sweet potato. So functions, what are the functions? Vitamin A supports many critical aspects of the body function, including vision maintenance. That's very important. Okay, it gives an it maintains the light sensing cells in the eyes and formation of tear fluids. We are continuing with the functions. So it also has an immune function. Okay, so the deficiency impairs immune function, increasing susceptibility to infections. So it also regulates the body growth. Okay, so the deficiency slows down the growth in the children. It also interestingly regulates the hair growth. Okay, it's also vital for the hair growth. Deficiency leads to alopecia or hair loss. Normally, if you go to a skin doctor for an hair loss, they will recommend you some vitamin tablets, and they will ask you to eat vegetables, leafy vegetables, so that vitamin can be supplemented in the diet. So it also has a reproductive functions. It maintains the fertility and is vital for fetal development. So deficiency diseases includes diet blindness. Okay, it may lead to serious conditions such as dry eye. Okay, deficiency may cause xerophthalmia. So a condition characterized by the eye characterized by dry eyes caused by reduced tear fluid formation. Blindness, sometimes serious vitamin A deficiency can lead to total blindness. In fact, it is the most preventive cause of blindness in the world. Probably when there is some malnutrition or insufficient nutrition, as in the case of Africa, these symptoms can be seen. It leads to hair losses. Vitamin A deficiency may start to give a hair loss problem. Skin problems, hyperkeratosis is the disease, or goose flesh is the condition which is due to the deficiency of vitamin A. And poor immune function. So vitamin A status or deficiency makes people prone to infections, and this is the structure of the vitamin A. So here you have got an alternate double bonds. Okay, so next one is the vitamin D, which is also called as an calciferol. Okay, which is a fat soluble vitamin. It is an anti-rachitic vitamin. Okay, its deficiency may cause rachitis. Vitamin D, when it is in the form of a tablet or in the form of a syrup, it should be protected from the light and sunlight, because light and air actually, because it can make a light and air can make a chemical reaction to happen in the vitamin D, and it will form a toxic compound called as an toxicsterol. Vitamin D is synthesized in our body, okay, in the sunlight. Okay, it is a steroid vitamin. So all others are, I think, The other two vitamins are not steroid. This vitamin is a steroid. Vitamin D comes in two main dietary forms: vitamin D2, ergocalciferol, and vitamin D3, cholecalciferol. So vitamin D2 is found in mushrooms and some plants. Vitamin D3 is found in animal source food, for example, eggs, fish livers, and produced by the skin when exposed to the sunlight. So sources: liver, fat, tissues of fish livers, fish liver oil, and honey. UV ray also emits vitamin D. Function: some of the functions are known, some of the functions are to be researched. Some of the functions are bone maintenance. So it regulates the calcium and phosphorus maintenance of the on the bone. It regulates the bone growth and maintenance. It promotes the absorption of this mineral from the diet. So immune system regulation, it regulates and strengthens the immune system functions. So deficiency disease, when it is mild, it is not normally seen, vitamin D deficiency, but as far as the deficiency disease is concerned, now people are not exposed to sunlight. Most of the people are not exposed to sunlight. They are in the AC room. So most of now the vitamin D deficiency is seen in most of the young people. One of my students had a vitamin D deficiency, and therapies, I think they are giving vitamin D every week for 6 weeks or 7 weeks. Once only they have to take the vitamin D supplementary tablet, and they have to take for 7 to 8 weeks, and it is in the rise. Basically, there will be a pain in the body. That's a major symptoms. The pain will occur randomly and mostly in the legs actually, and you won't go, there won't be any like reason. It's not like a weakness, or it's not like an what you are doing. Suddenly a pain will appear, and the pain will be very aggressive actually. So even you can't stand. So that much of pain will occur. So risk factor of the deficiency are dark skin color, old age, obesity, diseases that impart fat absorption. So well-known consequence of vitamin D deficiency is soft bones that we have already talked, weak muscles, and an increased risk of bone fracture. This condition is called as an osteomalacia in adults and rickets in children. So only it is called as an anti-rickety. Vitamin D deficiency is also associated with poor immune function and increased susceptibility to infection and autoimmune diseases. Other signs of deficiency or insufficiency may include fatigue, depression, hair loss, and impaired wound healing. Observational studies have also linked with low vitamin D levels or deficiency with an increased risk of dying from cancer and elevated risk of heart attack. Okay, these are the some of the diseases of the vitamin D, and the structure of vitamin D is shown in the figure. So you can make a note of the structure. Next one is the vitamin E, tocopherol. So it is an anti-cellulite vitamin. So formula C29H50O2. See, only carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen are present in this. It is a fat soluble vitamin. Vitamin E is a family of 8 structurally similar antioxidants that are divided into 2 groups. One is tocopherol. There is an alpha tocopherol, beta tocopherol, gamma tocopherol, and delta tocopherol. And there is a tocoterinols, alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. So alpha tocopherol is the most common form of vitamin A. It's around 90% of the vitamin E actually. I think I told you vitamin E. It is vitamin E. It makes up around 90% of the vitamin E in the blood. So sources, what are the sources? Soybean, wheat, germ, rice germ, cottonseed, and maize. And in green leaves like lettuce. Functions: increases RNA and DNA in the bone marrow, useful in curing cystic fibrosis, act as antioxidant, prevents oxidative stress, and protects fatty acids in cell membranes from free radicals. In high amount, vitamin E acts as a blood thinner. Interesting, huh? Blood thinner because it can reduce the blood's ability to clot. Probably anti-clotting, reduces strokes and heart attack. So severe long-term deficiency may lead to anemia, heart diseases because blood become thicker, serious neurological problems, blindness, dementia, poor reflexes and inability to fully control the body movement. Okay, deficiency diseases can cause also sterility in humans, can cause anemia, we have already seen, heart diseases, neurological problems, blindness, poor reflexes, that is, it will take some time for the reflex to occur. So this is the structure of the vitamin E. Okay, one of the structure of the vitamin E. So you can make a note of the structure. So last fat soluble vitamin is vitamin K, phyloquinol. Okay, so it's also a fat soluble vitamin. It is divided into two main group. Vitamin K1, okay, phyloquinone, C31H46O2 is the molecular formula. Found in plant sourced foods, phyloquinone is the main form of vitamin K in the diet. So vitamin K2 is menaquinone, also called as a menaquinone, and its formula is C41H46O2. So this variety of vitamin K is found in animal sourced foods and fermented soya product. So vitamin K2 is also produced by gut bacteria in the colon. So there are additionally 3 synthetic forms of vitamin K, K3, K4 and K5. So sources as usual, green vegetables, fruits, egg yolk, carrot tops, cabbages and alfalfa. Functions. This is essential for the formation of prothrombin. So other clotting factors for maintaining the level of prothrombin in plasma. So vitamin K also plays an important role in blood clotting. Like if the vitamin K deficiency is there, the blood won't clot that much easily. So in fact the K stands for coagulation. That's a Danish word for coagulation, which means clotting. But vitamin K has other functions also, which supports bone health, prevents calcification of the blood vessels, reduces risk of heart diseases. So deficiency discussed, we have already deficiency diseases we have already discussed before itself. Okay, so delay in blood clotting. So even a small wound can cause unstoppable blood clotting. So you might have seen in some of the films which is produced with those deficiencies. So these are the different structures of the vitamin K. So with this we will end this video. We have got another vitamin fat soluble, water soluble vitamin. So there is around 10 water soluble vitamin, especially vitamin B complex, which we will discuss in the next video.